begun. Hey everybody, Rebellion and welcome back to Metaphor Refantazio. When we last left off, we kind of ran out of stuff to do. We ran out of stuff to do, and we decided, you know what, let's jump into the final dungeon. And we are, actually I want to say somewhat close, considering that it's like every scene is like a notice of, yeah, you're fighting something that's gonna let us know about that region talking about us. So, how's it going, Angela? Welcome. And there's only so many regions in the game. Oh god.
Thanks, dude.
Hey, thanks so much for the sub, baby guy. You're awesome. Elena looks so ugly in this engine. I fucking hate it. Gonna try your own point. I figured, Angelo. You know what? I think she's gonna look good just because, or Elena's gonna look good in Street Fighter. Because I feel like if you look back on most of the trailers for the characters, in their initial trailer, where they show them in World Tour, that's where the cutscene's from, they always look a little bit off. And part of me feels like that's because they load in a lower resolution one to do all the fancy things because it can be viewed from every angle. But, yep, Melody, the Elena teaser trailer is out. Because in World Tour, you can look at them from all angles and they have to be visible and interactable like that. But in the actual versus modes, I feel it's a different model and that one looks a bit better. You can notice it most predominantly with like the Mai Shiranui trailers, and when you actually fight her. All right, past here is.
Something up?
What's on there, Kami? Don't just stand there. Let's get going.
Onward.
Let us go. The final King Sevet lies ahead. I don't know about final. We have, I think, another region to worry about after this area too.
This place.
Is this where His Highness was attacked?
This is where it all began, then.
Now we know Forden manipulated Rella to attack the prince, then tried to shift the blame to Luis to get him pushed out of his station.
No doubt Forden underestimated Luis as a mere child. And when he regained his grasp on the military, the Sanctifex was taken entirely by surprise.
How little of this I understood before. Yet now all is clear. Alsace left me behind to protect me.
But the prince made it back. He's come this far to do what must be done.
You speak true. Thank you. I failed in my mission that day, but I will not fail a second time.
Fate is a strange thing. What began in these halls will soon end here. But the fight is not against any agent of the curse who remains, just two of its victims.
Not that strange to me. Just means we've moved on. We've already nixed the curse, and this fight ain't just over the past anymore.
Basilio!
Indeed. This battle shall decide the future king. Wasn't expecting anything so profound from you.
You wanna take this outside, old fella?
Wait! Something's coming!
This uncanny Magla. Is this...
So you've come, but you will go no further.
What have you done to yourself?
Ah, of course. This is your first time seeing me like this. Witness how I've ascended to even greater heights. Wonderful, is it not? Lord Luis can take a wretch like me, someone fate condemned, and turn me into a man of power!
Zoba, you...
Did you willingly endure Luis's spell? Did you let him twist your form?
I just realized that arm. Whose spine did you break?
So it's true then. No matter someone's tribe, he can turn them human and make them a monster.
What the hell is worth that? You call this a man of power? Luis turned you into an abomination.
Call me what you wish. This is the form I desire.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Zorba.
If Magla is a person's anxiety, why resist it? If you long to be liberated, you need only unleash it. In Lord Luis's world, strength is the ultimate judge of all. Nothing else matters. It's freedom and fairness. We're moments from the dawn of a perfect new world.
And how many sacrifices do you reckon it'll cost?
What does it matter? What world was ever won without sacrifice? No, to be bled on an altar so fair and just, it's a noble and beautiful thing. Lord Luis strives to build us a utopia, and I, not you, shall be first to make it my home. You were dealt a winning hand in the game of life. By sheer chance! You have everything I never will. I will not let you soil our new world. You'll die before you ever set foot on liberated ground. With this power, I nurtured under Lord Luis, I will deny you everything!
How's it going, Ragnats? Welcome.
Now die! All of you die! There's no place for parasites like you in our new world!
What point is there to a new world if it costs innocent lives to make it?
Save your breath, Stroll. He is beyond reason.
You're one to talk of reason, you imbecile! I'm not here to chat. I'm here to annihilate you!
This is why he fought for Luis so desperately? To become that?
Kind of, I guess. Jesus. Alright, first off, do you have anything in your pockets?
Magla gather. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there.
I shall do my best.
All right, thank
with
you.
my fullest power. I ask for your aid. There's another way. I can do this.
Everyone get up.
Everyone, we can! I call upon a royal soul! Up it, come on, follow me!
Everyone get ready to hit harder.
It's up to you now. I knew you'd help.
My thanks.
That was helpful.
Behold. Let's go.
Alright, let me use my bullshit.
You think yourself thief? I'm barely staying awake.
Try to attack Izme.
I am meant for
Take
his
my
world!
fullest power.
My new form proves I'm
Be
worthy!
fortified. Face.
Give me that crit rate.
Thanks.
Much thanks.
Our
just what
world
I need.
has no room for the likes of you!
Going
You don't
for
need
a
that
hot
attack and
spot.
defense.
I am meant
Let's
for
work
his
together.
world! My
Let's
new
see if you actually
form
count as human or not.
proves I'm worthy!
I'll lend a hand myself.
No holding back.
I think he does.
Damn it! Not again! Lord Luis!
If he had any lines during the fight, they're just kind of gone now. Thank you for all that mag. I'm gonna need it.
A halfway decent result.
He does have a phase change. Fuck, I missed it. You and I played two different games.
Excellent. I've grown more powerful.
Damn it! Why? Why does this world keep rejecting me?
How could you push your body this far?
Your deeds bespeak a heart of incredible loyalty, Zorba. Tis a tragedy that you have pledged it to the wrong man.
You're the ones who've got it wrong. This world doesn't have much longer. I know you feel it too, deep down, don't you? Nobody has any choice in how they live their lives. They don't even realize it should be their decision. You can't change that world without destroying it. The only man willing to fight for a better world is Lord Luis. Why can't you see that? I get it now. Zorba,
You're the only one who understood everything Luis wanted. And fought for it anyway.
I don't care if I'm just a stepping stone. Lord Luis can build his world on my corpse. A world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
Zorba.
He did it again. I wonder when he's gonna come back into the story for no fucking reason.
There was naught to be done. He chose his path.
Tell and I never knew how to deal with him. Always gloomy and moping about. Then he'd burst with this sudden anger, shouting and lashing out like. Thinking back on it now, makes me wonder if the outbursts were all cries for help. Was it really Luis who did this to Zorba? Or...
We can't waver now. I'll not deny, Luis's words ring true in some ways. But he turned Zorba into a monster, and not with words alone. However badly Zorba wished for it. If Luis really cared to protect him, would he have pushed him to such horrors? It's all a fallacy in the end.
a fallacy, eh? You suppose all that business about equality is just a smokescreen? His ambitions are just dead selfish? I don't know if I buy it myself. Would Luis tell such a shallow lie?
Of course he would.
I pressed X actually just thinking it was going to be another line. I didn't realize it was a dialogue one, so I guess we just said that.
Yeah, you're right. I can't deny it after seeing what Zorba had become.
Speaking of which, he mentioned something curious at the end. He spoke of a new world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
In other words, only those who obey will survive. That's the deal Luis has been spouting since the start.
I get the feeling that's too simple. Remember Rella's vision? A land full of feral humans, with people either running or going mad. I just doubt we can take Luis's speeches at face value. If his true intentions were as simple as that, Rella wouldn't have left us with that image.
You think Luis still has a real purpose we're not aware of?
No point in pondering it here. We're bound to find him eventually, so we can question him then.
The last statue is close by as well. Let us move onward, that we may do what must be done.
Time to go!
I can sense the presence of the king's servant nearby. This is the final one. Shall we go? The bastard had to fall off a cliff's edge. The last time he did that, he came back into the story's relevance. I'm tired of this man pulling a cockroach and coming back alive.
Hey,
This is the last statue, right? I guess. I thought there'd still be like a thing after that. Like everything was guarded by at least their own mini-boss. I guess Zorba counted as that. Yes, till the last of the king's servants. Once this one falls, that should snuff out the root of this chaos.
but...
What's with these dragon statues anyways? Why would the royal palace be full of monuments made to drain away the people's sanity? That may not be their intended use. Indeed, Luis may have twisted them for his own ends.
Even so,
All that matters is that they play a part in his plan. And they must. Otherwise, he'd not have left abominations to guard each one. If he saw fit to protect these devices, then they're bound to be serving his aims somehow.
What?
His aims? Are these statues attuned to the royal magic? And that's a beyond and that's the best heard from Luis. With a sword at his throat, destroying the statue comes first for now.
I suppose.
Sure enough, Narukami, please destroy it. Hopefully this will calm the capital down. Hey, voices, I hear them again. Hey, this one's dead loud. Is it coming from the royal capital? Oh.
Something just fell out of the sky.
Oh shit, it did hit the bottom this time.
Whoa! It looks like a dead human!
Not a human. A person? But the body fell from the royal palace. What's going on?
I know this face. Isn't this the mage who was wreaking havoc at the cathedral months ago?
No. Couldn't be. If that's the man who was working for Luis, he'd be long dead. Wait. Has he been alive this whole time? Was he turned into a monster?
I told you, didn't I? It's just like what happened to the prince. Luis is behind the whole thing! Finally ready to talk, are we? Listen up, good people! Luis has lied to all of you!
So then, all that about the fake prince being a monster, that was a lie? He's truly His Highness?
But still, as long as we obey, Count Luis will protect us.
Oh, come off it! You can't just take Luis at his word, people! This Zorba, the man who just crashed down, was one of the Count's most loyal men!
This was Luis's doing. If that's the case, even if we obey, we don't know what he'll do to us.
This is what I've been telling you. Luis isn't wiping out these monsters. He's bloody well mass-producing them. There's even evidence he's giving them orders to attack. Look, we're talking about a man who's openly declared he'll execute anyone he feels like, even average citizens, if they don't fall in line. Is that the king you want?
No, lies. I don't believe you. Count Luis is our savior. He's supposed to save the world.
But what if he turns us all into monsters? About time. Is this the moment the royal capital wakes up to the truth? Is that? Well, well.
What's the situation? Have we even the slightest hope of defeating Luis?
Been a long time, my lord. You've always had a keen eye for reading the situation. Well, the winds are changing. Now, it's just a matter of what you choose to believe in. Can you smell it? There's change in the air. Things are finally getting interesting.
Man, I wish Bolton was a
Those voices
social
just now.
link so much.
That was
We could've-
Batlin. The others, wasn't it? They all sounded startled to see Zorba's corpse.
I didn't actually think that was voice acted. I wish Bolton was a social link so goddamn bad. I wanted to learn more about him.
Finally, a reasonable reaction. Seems we've destroyed all the statues then. That should help get people back on our side, don't you think?
Indeed. The sight of Zorba must have finally gotten it through their heads. All Luis has to offer them is insanity.
His life was never that interesting? Of course not. But his words, his view on the events has been interesting all the time. Especially how he twists them every now and then. And even then, when he twists them into our favor, It's always kind of fun to hear how he does it. It seems as though the people have regained their senses. Okay, yeah, so if I sit down like that, yes, my body still hurts. Good to know. Ow, fuck. Ah, that stung.
So, none of the king's servants remain.
Then our people are at last sound of mind. Your vile magic will deceive them no more.
My magic. I deceive no.
What do you mean? You were responsible for all this chaos, weren't you?
In any case, there can be no more doubt. Your support and mine have finally reached parity. You've come quite a way in the short time since the day of your despair. Commendable in all honesty. A marvel indeed. Perhaps I can no longer afford such indulgence. So be it. Come to the throne. With the power of the royal scepter in my hands, I will give you what you deserve.
You have the royal scepter. Surely you haven't.
And as we may now speak plain, I will tell you the truth of both the royal scepter and this very country. I'll be waiting.
His voice has fallen silent.
Wait, so Luis got his hands on the royal scepter. This is bad. Extremely bad.
Even should we win the majority vote, it won't matter who the new king is. Luis alone would have the power to doom the entire nation.
We've just got to get it back. He wants a face-to-face showdown? Well, we'll give him one.
Hurry.
Alright. First off, is there anything randomly hidden, like a little blue speck? No. Okay, good. Oh, up here.
Damn it!
Oh yeah, here's where Luis and the king had the cutscene.
No.
And those are his horns. Some familiar-looking horns have fallen. Aren't these? Those belong to Luis. That would mean
Luis.
he's actually an elder. He has no further need to conceal his identity, which means he's revealing his true power. We have to stop him.
Let's hurry.
I like that they left that there. Some familiar-looking horns have fallen. They're the ones Luis tossed away. Yeah, Melody. In the cutscene, it showed him taking his horns off and throwing them away. Oh wow, the cat is here too. Is the dungeon gonna be done that fast?
Yep.
He says he's finished recording our journey. Let's go.
Is all well?
Past this throne room where Luis waits. We cannot turn back now. Are you prepared? Let's go.
I'm heading out.
We'll get the Royal Scepter back for certain. There's no way we'll let him do as he pleases any longer.
Such a countenance. So you truly are Prince Reborn. I must say, you and your father are cut from the same cloth. Quite unpredictable as death looms.
What of you? Is this hornless form your own true being?
I'll say this here for your own good, Luis. Hand over the royal scepter. Only the one who has earned the people's support is fit to be king. You and us. We can still end this without more bloodshed.
No path forward is bloodless. The king may have avoided it, but the people will only shed his share. That has been this country's crime for too long. Those in power exact the price of their greed from the people,
then preach that such pain is a natural trial to be overcome. The indolent powers of this land have poisoned it with their lies. There is no cure but destruction.
Who's the real charlatan here? You turn people into monsters and convince them it's salvation. Even Sorba, your most loyal vassal, you twisted into a monster. You promise protection to your devoted, yet always fall short of the mark.
I have never lied. I swear upon my name, it is one of the greatest trespasses I can imagine. Have you never wondered why the king's magic is so strong and force? Or why the royal scepter can only be used by those who bear the public's favor? One royal hand clutching one bejeweled rod does not alone accomplish such wonders of magic. But what if it drew Magla not from its wielder, but from the masses? That is the truth. The royal scepter is a divine relic that absorbs Magla from people across the kingdom. And thus, the royal magic's power is near inexhaustible. Such has been the royal family's tradition for centuries, generations upon generations. Do you know what this means? Magla is mortal anxiety, which means that the people of this country now have no choice but to perpetually direct their anxiety to the king, simply to stay safe.
Absurd. And how do you explain the people of the capital going mad?
It was no madness that took them. The Magla spews from their helpless hearts at a rate far greater than the scepter can absorb. Hence the stagnation. The behavior now on full display is their inborn, true nature. When they cannot control their fears, they lash out at neighbor and outsider alike. And that is mortal weakness.
That's who they really are.
So the king's servants created the massive Magla flow from the vast Magla throughout the kingdom. But that in itself was born of the people. How's it going, Tune? Welcome.
In a world like this, order built on mutual understanding is but a dream within a dream. Before we achieve resolution, the people must be corrected. On the day the late king's magic fades, I will shape the royal magic anew. All the Magla gathered over these months of turmoil will be restored to the people. Those who can overcome it will be reborn as new humans. Thus, we achieve our first round of natural selection. Our first step towards a world truly fair and just.
Natural selection? New humans? What absurd delusions.
Delusions? You witnessed how the prince lost his very self to my spell, and then re-emerged with powers and will burning ever brighter.
You mean you would do to the people exactly what you did to him? You would use the royal magic to inflict such horrors on all the crown's subjects?
Those who follow me and accept the rule of power will surely survive by virtue of their own will. But if they give in to fear, yes, they will lose both form and mind. That is what it means to protect those who follow. It is not a salvation given of empty charity, but earned through the providence of power.
Then, that's your true ambition. That's why you sent Sorba to the royal funeral. You never even wanted the throne. It was all for the royal scepter.
The shows of power, terrifying the people. It wasn't just manipulation. You justified all of that.
The man would turn all people into humans. It defies all sense.
Worry not. You've proven you're more than worthy. I've little doubt you'll survive the first culling and move on to the new world. You mentioned earlier that we might still resolve this without bloodshed. Then, I put the same offer to you. Join me, Prince. Born of Elden blood, welcoming anyone regardless of tribe. It is no coincidence that you and I take inspiration from the same book.
Don't let him sway you, Your Highness.
I know you detest injustice as I do. Come with me. Let me lend you my power, and together we will change the unfair world we seek to destroy.
Part of me feel like there is a way to get a bad end here. I don't seek to destroy.
I don't seek to destroy this world or any other.
Exactly! He's nothing like you!
Should you deny me, then what? How would you fix this country? You must have seen it everywhere you traveled. Tradition, superstition, family honor, and all those struck down unjustly in the name of such authorities.
Thanks so much for the 8 months sub. Goddamn, Sudian. You're awesome, man.
The only cure for such suffering is a simpler world, in which strength triumphs over pain. It is not a solution without cruelty. But surely the fairness it would restore to our lives is worth any sacrifice. Come with me, and we can realize this dream. What say you?
I love how if you press X and you did not know this was like a skippable decision coming up, you would default to that's false fairness. Only by stopping here you can go down and say you're absolutely right. Which I'm pretty sure, if you agree with him enough here, it is gonna lead to a you side with the killer style ending. You can look somewhere else for that answer. No, I'm just here to punch Louise.
The fairness you speak of is false.
He's got the right of it. Luis, it's not even about what'll be sacrificed. It's about having respect for what the dream costs. And you've got none of that. You keep talking about your laws of power. But what that comes down to is you figure some people in this world just deserve to die. If that's what you believe in, then you can hate Forden all you want, but you're no different.
Be silent. I once had my own aspirations. Yes, I had dreams. But what has the world ever done for us?
What's happening?
The royal scepter? But how?
So be it. There is still time until my magic settles upon this land. Until then, I will watch the world collapse from my perch at the top.
Wait! Luis!
I have done this for their sakes, not for mine. History and the will of the people will prove that. If you have the strength to weather this storm and come to me, I will deem you a worthy opponent. It will be a mercy to you, at the very least.
I love how they're playing the main menu theme song right here. Wait, my big boss fight.
If we push forward, we'll be in grave danger. This storm itself is a maelstrom of pure magla.
Maybe this is just what it looks like when the people's minds are slaves to their anxiety and fear.
That doesn't mean the solution is to deform them into monsters. The man's an arrogant lunatic.
We must give chase somehow.
All aspirants to the throne.
This voice. Your Majesty?
The royal scepter has been taken. Luis now wields the royal magic to his own dark ends.
Luis was one step ahead of us. We did not expect him to seize and use the scepter before the final deadline.
His magic will be set in motion on the very day that the new king is to be decided. Such is the decree.
So it's just as Louis said. He won't let this campaign end any way but his. The bastard always loved making a spectacle of this. Your Majesty, you were killed by Louis yourself. Doesn't it matter to you that he may succeed as king?
I had sought death long before he granted it.
You wished for your own death? But why?
The ideals I once believed in, I no longer had the power within me to fulfill them. Thus, I ensured my very life would serve as key to activate the royal magic. Should revolutionary fervor seek to destroy my regime, should Luis or any other malcontent take my life, therein would lie the catalyst. Thus would I appear, on a day so appointed, with form and voice, given life by royal magic.
I see. No wonder the magic survived even the prince's reawakening. It was never a matter of retaliation against the church or anything of the sort. You truly wished to pass the crown to whoever the people elected of their own will.
Oh, Prince. My son. If thou wouldst inherit the kingdom, thou must stop Luis. That is a trial befitting one who would take the throne.
His Majesty's Magla has faded.
Traverse the Skybound Avatar. Skybound Hope Achievement unlocked.
I guess that's it. It really is up to us to save this land's future.
Luis is just ahead. We have to find a way to get beyond this storm, reckless or not.
Let's fall back to the royal capital for now, so we can come up with a strategy.
I thought that was gonna be the end. What do you mean, back to the tavern?
Hey! He's running that way! Kill anyone who stands against Count Luis! We fight for justice! Make them understand!
Tis a battlefield out here. They know nothing of their savior's true intent, yet the streets are teeming with self-declared military police.
What's a man supposed to do when they're running around screaming about justice with bloodshot eyes?
So it's a crime to even disagree now. He said this was just their nature. I suppose I can see where his disappointment springs from.
But your allies are working hard too. It's not all as bad as it looks.
We are grateful. We will believe in their support as they believe in us.
By the way, I talked with Eurus on how to get to Luis's location. And of course, he said there's only one thing for it. Armor up the Skyrunner and dive in.
That's your strategy?
Think, my girl. It's our best play. But with no time for modifications, I can't say how long she'll last in there. I say, we've got one shot to charge in.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight.
The road you run is perilous.
If we have but one chance, I'd say the final day is when we'd have even the slightest odds of success.
Right. That place is churning with the scepter's gathered magla. But if the casting steadily drains it away, then much of the ambient magla should be gone by the last day.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight at the very last minute.
Basilio is loving the thematics of this. It's all building up in his head.
We would walk a treacherous tightrope until the very end. But have we ever done things any other way?
We cannot yield now. Luis's ambitions must be stopped, even at the cost of our lives.
Let's give it a shot.
Wait, what the fuck do you mean 10 days left? I had
You
like
worked
5
out
or
some more of the
something.
truth, yes? Can you tell me more about what happened at the Royal Palace?
Luis is Elden. Everything is as we were told at the Ancient Sanctum.
What? Bloody hell. That's a heavy hit right off the bat.
Luis knew the truth of the royal scepter. It's a divine relic that absorbs anxiety from the people. That's the fuel for its incredible power.
The masses have grown accustomed to a life where the king bears the brunt and responsibility for their anxieties. All this chaos comes from that dynamics reversal.
Might need you to slow down a bit.
So that's his aim. Luis wants to make this a land of humans.
A drastic remedy to awaken the people spoiled by the royal scepter's power. And their horrific transformation is but the end to his chosen means. Yet I sensed some other reason to go to such atrocious lengths. He pursues some other purpose.
Well, if he's Elden, then Luis must have been there when the Sanctus Church made an inferno of his home. So, you suppose it's for revenge?
Can't say. He also ordered Zorba to directly attack the ancient sanctum after all.
Something he said stuck with me. About how he used to have dreams. Dreams long dead. I think he doesn't trust dreams. As in, he refuses to believe in anything that actually takes a risk, like connecting with people or personal change. Maybe to Luis, dreams are just lies.
Perhaps he wants to push history forward with his own hands, like those of the world past.
It's ludicrous. I'll not let him get away with his self-obsessed madness. If we're to be ruled, it shouldn't be by someone who's given up on the world.
Indeed. Besides, the rightful heir stands with us. Should we succeed, you stand to inherit the throne soon. Are you prepared, Your Highness?
Shay, I hope you understand when you say this game is long, it's honestly not that bad. It's only because I stream the game 2 days a week for a limited time that, like, it feels long. I'd honestly say that if you don't go as deep as I do on this game, because you honestly don't need to, I could see this game being done in, like, what? 50, maybe 60 hours, and that could be just changed radically depending on how much you play it. Understand, on opening weekend, Dark put like 40 hours in Monster Hunter Wilds. You got the FF9 faster than this, yeah, because FF9 didn't have as many distractions, it didn't have as many things, it didn't have as much content as this, Shay. Oh wait, yeah, this is 1 day a week. Sorry, I forgot. This is being streamed 1 day a week. LobCorp was being streamed 2 days a week. Yeah, 1 day a week, even more, double the time. It is actually, but I was talking about more my estimation of how long it would take to beat this. I guess in about 50-60 hours you can beat this game easily enough. If you, like, just go in and you just do the objectives. You don't do as much side stuff as we did. And as a comparison, I used Dark as a 40 hours Monster Hunter Wilds thing in over a weekend. You got a meeting now? Gonna lurk? Alright, Shay, enjoy your lurk. Be the super lawyer that you know you are. Make the dragon the post-game situation? The thing is, after these kind of games, post-game is nothing that exists anymore because the story wraps things up so generally that odds are the power that was used is gone. Of course, I'm talking about more Persona there with that sort of thing, but I don't know how this game would actually have post-game. It's, I think, only going to have New Game Plus, and only currently with the way it's being done, can have New Game Plus. Oh, the parts be gone? Again, like that metaphor, fuck, I said it, comes from Persona. Persona 5, Persona 4, all that. Because by the end, you've solved everything. It's gone. In this, it is technically ourselves. So I guess the magic and power would not be gone. It'd technically be more focused because now we would be the king. Maybe you could get a post-game class there, but I don't know what else there would be to do afterwards. But here we just unlocked our Etrian powers. You mean Etria powers?
Yes, of course.
You really are committed, huh? In any case, we'll confront Louise on the last day. Until then, let's tie up our loose ends so we can fight with no regrets.
You've done a fine job so far. Time to follow through on those campaign promises, eh? Win this one for us.
Look at what Louise has made there. Unbelievable. We're getting in there, and we're going to tear it down.
What's that about?
Unlock the entire map. Worldly Wisdom achievement unlocked. So we found everything the map has to offer. This is all of it. Including some of those little spectacles that you can find. Like those little photo moments, I guess. Because we got the achievement for that.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 9 days remain.
Have a look.
Thank you, Barden. The world's nearly ending, but you got items to give me.
The deadline?
We have a few days until the day of the hero dawns. I want to be sure we're in tip-top shape before then, so we can cut through the mass of Magla and give Luis what he deserves. Do not forget that Luis wields the Royal Scepter. We will truly need all our strength and talents to win this fight. This means we gotta come up, be at the top of our game, don't it? Anything we're missing, now's the time to find it.
We gotta prep.
After everything that's happened, we definitely cannot allow Luis to become king. Let's make sure we're ready. Don't leave anything undone. I think I've pretty much done most of everything. Like Angelo kind of alluded to me, odds are there is some stuff that we haven't done. But, like, we've done, I want to say, over 95% of the stuff the game has to offer already. The final decisive battle will take place on October 26th, the day before the Day of the Hero, when the new king will be crowned. Defeating Luis will require substantial strength and powers. Spend time with your followers and travel the world to prepare your party.
That means...
Pardon?
Ah, yes.
What now?
All the followers are maxed. Most of the classes are maxed. I'm not gonna say all because, Jesus Christ, it's a lot of farming. Like Martial Artist Dragoon, some of them are missing, but... Heck, even for side quests, I think I did most of them, right?
What now?
Yeah, save the country. Ended, there's none in progress.
Luis is the only one left.
Oh, right!
She talks about the Colosseum.
It's time. Actually...
The inn in Martira. She's a little eccentric, but maybe we can learn a few things about how to make better food.
Let's see. Actually...
Okay, that's the one they're telling me about.
All right. Where to?
Let's go.
Been like for over 2/3 of the game. I just never went back to this inn and talked to someone, I guess. Yeah, I only looked at the overworld map, which does not show this icon. So any quests that were in buildings, I skipped them entirely.
What are you playing at?
Please refrain from speaking to me. I am trying to concentrate, and I cannot afford petty... Well, well. An elder with a fairy companion. You must be the fool who thinks he can defy his tribe's legacy and take the throne.
What?
Thanks. I take it you don't sugarcoat anything. Who are you exactly? A fine question. I am a chef, who once served His Royal Majesty, otherwise known as the Queen of Cuisine.
Whoa.
That's, quite the title. Though you must have some serious skills to make food, make food for royalty. I take it you don't work there anymore? I do not. If I could choose a king to serve, I'd want a true gourmet with a refined palate. But by the looks of you, I'm sure your taste must be pedestrian. Hey, rude. For information, we collect all our own ingredients, and we've got pretty good in the kitchen.
Eh?
Indeed. I wonder then, if you could make a dish to satisfy me. I aim to cook something to raise the sunken spirits of this town, so I would appreciate a dish that could use as an inspiration for my own cooking. Is 7,500 reeve an appropriate reward? I'll also add in some of my high-quality ingredients as well. I'm not simply looking for a dish that tastes good. I need a creation that can help revitalize this town's very spirit. For example, a dish that uses local specialties. A dish that's easy on one's stomach and rises like one's spirit after a taste. Is that too much of a challenge for you? I'll do it.
Lovely, that.
Such confidence. Perhaps you are capable of surprising me. If your cooking proves worthy, I dare say I might actively support your candidacy.
Okay.
A dish with local specialties. How about mellow milk? That easy food she mentioned, does she mean something soft and fluffy?
Let's give it a shot. Yeah.
Where to? Let's go.
Mellow milk. I don't even know if I have that recipe, actually. What? I don't see mellow milk anywhere here. I see nothing with milk in the name. Benevolent bread? Oh yeah! I have 99 mellow milk!
Really?
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Wait, do I have to just give her the benevolent bread then?
Eh?
I detect a scent of food on you. I will judge its worthiness, so please show me the dish you've brought. I can give any one of these then. Redgrass roast bidou, curative makani roast, invincible noodles, and benevolent bread. So she's asking which one of these uses the milk, and I'm pretty sure it's benevolent bread.
Cheers.
So this is the dish you have chosen.
Eh?
It would seem this is a little more than plain white bread. However, that distinct aroma. The gentle fragrance of fresh milk. You have used mellow milk that Martira prides itself on.
What are you playing at?
This soothing softness feels like it'll envelop everything. This is exactly the dish I was looking for.
Sure, but...
So I take it we passed? Indeed. The people of this town need a dish like this. I'm sure it'll help give them the spark to move forward again.
Appreciate it.
Even I cannot hide my admiration. As promised, your reward. And a little something extra included, considering it a bonus for all the good work I've been hearing about.
Mission accomplished.
A limp goldfish and brocaded koi. Thank you. I'll add this quarter to my pile of money. I wanted to bring smiles back to the faces of the townspeople here, and yet I could think of no way to accomplish it. You, however, have proven most brilliant answer. One that proves you genuinely care for this town and its people, from the bottom of your heart. As such, I would be delighted to offer my support in your future endeavors.
Lovely, that.
Chefs and kings alike must seek out new knowledge and new challenges to bring the people joy. Indeed, that is how I know you will make a fine ruler. Yes, I saw much in my own time at the Royal Palace. Once upon a time, the previous king too strived to make the country a better place. But at a certain point, the king lost the will to carry on. I hope you will not end up the same way. And now I fear I must take my leave. Place to be. I'm going to cook for the people of Martira. The wounds of the heart have not yet healed after all. And having tasted the dish you provided, I find my zeal for cooking renewed. I have much to learn before I perfect my craft.
Cheers.
If by chance you were to become king, I would not be opposed to working in the royal palace once again. And now, farewell.
Yeah.
Now we've got the working class cook on our side. We'd better give this all we got.
Let's see.
Thanks, dude.
How's it going, Kid Simba? Welcome. I am king. Did you beat the game, Kid Simba?
I wonder.
San Lumio Street?
All right then. Where to?
No, but I am king. Ah, gotcha. If it's someone outside...
All right then. Where to? Where to? Where to?
Oh, wait, yeah, right there, right in front of the tavern. What the fuck? When did they show up? I thought I got... Oh my fucking god, it's a chain quest!
Hey?
Have you forgotten me already? Some people know me as the Queen of Cuisine. I suppose the title is a little presumptuous to use in the company of an actual prince.
Isn't that?
Oh, now in the quest she knows that we're the prince. Correct, I once again have need of your talents. That unique point of view allows you to create such unexpected and powerful dishes.
Whatever will I do?
During the course of my travels, I thought constantly crossed my mind. In times such as these, what can I cook to ease the hunger of those struggling to survive? I cannot afford gourmet cuisine. The most I can hope for is simple fare, which fills the stomach but leaves the heart empty. Therefore, what the world needs is a dish that, while comprised of plain ingredients, brings with it a colorful sweetness that brightens the drudgery of everyday life.
Whoa.
That's simple yet exciting. I like that. But honestly, I have no clue how to make something like that.
Lovely, that.
When I think of food that quickens my pulse, the first thing that comes to my mind is sweet flour, nourishing lumibees are a must. A fluffy texture. Lumibees and fluffy texture. Alright.
Let's give it a shot.
It's still 1 rank though. And this time they are very much increasing the amount that I need for that.
You little bastard, you. All right. Where to?
Alright, let's go to the Gauntlet Runner again and see if I have a dish that actually needs that or not. Or if I have the item actually that needs it. Rich game, juice, clean. Nope. I think it'd be indestructible honey cake. I'm not sure. Nothing here says fluffy texture.
All right then.
Let's just give everything to him and see what shows up.
Go. Well,
What up, Dark?
you little
Oh, 1 sec.
bastard, you.
1 second, be right back. Okay, guys. Dark comes in. He throws me a Dassini ball of water saying, I have food, Rep. I'm like, what? He takes out a fucking Happy Meal box. He bought a Happy Meal to get the Minecraft movie toy. Then why'd you grab the Happy Meal toy?
You little bastard, you.
Dark yearn for the mind.
You little bastard, you.
Dark the Happy Meal dealer.
You
Yep.
little bastard, you.
So I just have random little chicken nuggets meal right here. What happened? You got two of the skeleton ones?
You little bastard, you.
I mean, food is food, and these are chicken nuggets. They're good.
You little bastard, you.
Well, let's see. So, luminous speed and fluffy texture. This time it's these three. I think it's the honey cake, right? Probably.
Lovely, that.
This is the dish you have chosen. You brought me an unremarkable brownish baked good. If also will do, allow me to taste it.
What are you playing at?
I'm laughing at the box, Dark.
I don't know.
Oh no, we made her cry. Is it really that horrible? In the days long past, within a kitchen bathed in the warmest sunlight, my mother cooked him for me. With whatever ingredients she had on hand, the flavor of this cake takes me back. Oh yeah, I guess Angelo in the chat is telling me to tell you hi. He says hello in that sort of incantation.
About that.
Inclination, whatever. Shut up, Dark. Shut up, Dark. So, I guess it's alright, huh? Yes, if I apply the techniques I used to create this dish, I should be able to turn any plain old kitchen vegetable into an irresistible baked good. Thanks to you, I think I will be able to create what I've been seeking. Cooking that tastes good, is easy to make, and brings happiness to those who eat it. You have exceeded my expectations. As promised, I present to you this reward. The gossip surrounding you has been very positive as of late. As such, I've added a little bonus to your earnings.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for the bonus.
Mission accomplished.
All right.
Wait, that gives eloquence? Meeting you has taught me how narrow my view of the culinary world truly is, or was. I still have much to learn about food, as well as people's hearts. My journey must go on, and along the way, I will teach this new recipe that you inspired to all that I meet. Someday, I hope that my cooking will bring smiles to hungry people across the country. You can do it. I've not forgotten my promise to you. When my journey ends, I still intend to return to the royal capital. Till then, you've your own duties to attend to. Yep.
If you have a spare moment.
You little bastard.
Two quests in one day.
Something up?
So, Gallica.
Really?
There's none now. There is no more quest that Gallica has to give me. I think we've legit done all the quests.
You little bastard, you.
Let me see. There was one more thing that I know
go!
that we could do something with, or at least have something else to give us if I collected everything.
Hey there!
How many more do I need? Clawbreaker.
Oh, wait.
Amazing Dragon Relic, related relic again. Do you have a ton of money lying around or what? My love for bugs is simply so great, I engrossed myself in the research at some point a long time ago. But alas, now I can only look forward to you collecting them for me. There's still gold beetles out there? What? Find another 13. For 30 total, I'll give you this flame steel corset.
Understood.
Corselet. What? There's still more?
Hey there!
Oh wait, do we only give them up in increments? Oh no, we don't. 12?
Hey there!
12. Okay, there's 100 gold beetles. Okay, then I don't have them all. There's no way I collected 100 gold beetles anywhere in the world. So that's the one thing I'm missing. Sorry for not doing much right now. I'm eating chicken nuggets.
All right then.
Something up? Did you know?
Most cities so easy to get. But that's time. And I weirdly don't have much thing left. What do the people online do? 17% were still focusing on social links. 23% were out doing stuff, so they went fishing, prayed, tended to the plants, cleaned the runner, or did laundry. 37% spent time in town, such as Colosseum, slept, took in the scenery, took in the sightseeing ferry, and talked with the pagan. And then 23% were still doing quests and some hunts. Skybound Narrator, Forsaken Tower, and the Spire of Blind Faith. It's amazing to think I'm in a 37% right now that have nothing else to do. Who the fuck is that up there? Who is the crazy son of a bitch? Okay. What? Why does it say level 1 Seeker, rank 1 Seeker, level 1, with a 41 Summoner and Yufa? But when I click on them... Oh, it's just to take on their classes, right. But no, how is their protagonist only level 1? Really? I mean, of all the games to hack, single-player games are the ones to hack other than multiplayer. But even so... Please hack something more interesting into the party. Oh, Fractured and Soul, and I can sort of see that. Level 1 pro tag, everything else is that. But I feel like that's not that much of a challenge if only the pro tag is level 1, because the pro tag does not determine game over. That's the party. For like other SMT or Persona games, I could see that because like the pro tag being game overable is just part of the fail mechanic, not in this game. Aside that, we even have some people that are higher level than me, because holy shit. Level 80s.
All right then. Where to? Go. All right then.
Oh wait, let's or what? We kind of probably are.
Where to?
With not much to do, there's only so many things that we can do as activities. So, like, did you hit Space Rock yet? No, we have not. Not in a while. It probably has some magla to give us, and that's it.
Let's go.
You will? Stop!
Hang on. Isn't that...
How much mag?
Oh, right! Right.
Oh, fuck, 37,000?
Yep.
I thought that capped out at some point. Turns out it doesn't.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Leave it out, mate.
I can see all the play that gas as well.
You little closer.
Here they come again.
Oh, wait, fuck, right. Offers only open at night.
Idiot peasants.
Hey!
Oh. Actually, that's just a neat way to pass time.
Wow.
Cat like snowmen, I don't think it matters.
Really?
Look at that.
Really?
Making a cat? No.
Let's see.
Cat's head. Long nose.
Sure.
Oh.
Women don't of a cat is. I'd sure love to see it. We're gonna make the most demented looking cat
All right.
possible.
Then...
Hyper realism.
All right.
Yeah.
A round body, long nosed cat that's hyper realistic. Yes, the cat.
Say!
I see.
Yep.
All right.
Turns out even with like such a fail, you still get a good amount of experience out of it.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
All right, now let's go to the hot springs.
What would you like?
I'll check this out a little bit. Not much though.
Now then.
Oh, just you wait.
This place.
So let's go in. Surrender to the heat. Oh wait, no, that's the one you just leave. Fuck. No, here's fruit is alright. Did I prep her? Pretty much, I think.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 8 days remain.
Try not to die.
Yeah.
7 days left.
All right then.
It's weird having nothing to do.
All right then.
Good night.
Wait, does that pass the... Okay, no, just gets rid of the afternoon thing. Okay.
What? All
We
right.
just took an afternoon nap.
Where to?
Let's go.
Excuse me.
It will be Lord Luis before too long.
This. Got it.
Oh, hi, I'm, what's it called? Hythmus here. Oh, this heat pierces straight through my tired bones. I can feel my fatigue dissolving into the water. You sound... No, don't bring up the age.
All right.
Now it's time to be free of inhibitions. Indeed, to shed one's clothing is to break down barriers. Let us speak of things deeper in our hearts than our usual setting allows.
Here we go.
Would you have to be interested in some details about my first love? What? Alright. As hot water relaxed our spirits, the two speak about whatever crossed their minds. Found something interesting. Found something. Listen, please take it. More heroes fruit, I guess. That's something. And a little bit more mag as well.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 7 days remain.
Oh, no package today.
It'll be fine.
Beg pardon?
Don't worry, it'll be fine. We're either gonna win or it's not gonna be our problem anymore.
Good night.
Such is life. Yep.
What? All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Excuse me.
Wait a second.
All right then.
Let's go.
I forgot. Day 20.
Got it.
Oh wait, that was the wrong one. Get a luck out of it.
All right then.
And now we go to
Let's go.
the hot springs.
Oh, just you wait.
This place. Got it.
They just give a bunch of heroes fruit. Is that the only item you can get here?
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 6 days remain.
It'll be fine.
Beg pardon? Good night.
Which? Alright. Where to?
Let's go.
Kenmore, there is no fast travel point directly outside of the hot springs.
Oh, just you wait.
This. Got it.
Oh, there's Stroll this time. It's always nice to get a moment where I can forget all my concerns and just let my mind go blank. But this moment would be easier to enjoy if it weren't for that sky. Because no one's here.
But...
So that's one way to look at things. It'd be a shame to let this some hot, soothing water go to waste, so I may as well enjoy it.
Speaking of...
You know, this reminds me of when I was a kid. Back then I didn't really like washing my hair or face. I was scared that while I had my eyes closed, something would sneak up on me.
Take this.
It's another, yep, another hero's fruit. That's it.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 5 days remain.
Look at this.
Okay?
Right.
Beg pardon?
Turn around. There you go.
Good night.
What? Alright then. Where to?
Let's go.
Actually,
Oh, just you wait.
I probably just should just spend most of my days in the Gauntlet Runner, just like increasing my MP and such.
Got it.
Basilia, what up?
So
hot. Hot. With the sky red like this, it feels like everything's on fire. Oi, mind if I head out? You just got in. As soon as I step out of this cauldron, I'm gonna shake off the water as hard as I can.
Right then.
I warned you, mate. I'm gonna shake it all off. It's gonna be proper maelstrom. Ready yourself.
Hey!
Another? Yep, you have fruit.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 4 days remain.
Try not to...
Money.
Ready?
Sure.
Beg pardon? Good night.
Which? Alright then. Where to?
Let's go.
Excuse me.
This.
There we are.
Got it.
Alright, this time maybe find a cooler spot.
Alright.
Still a hero's fruit. Do we still get 3k? Yep, 3K still. So it seems like it's 3K most of the times, if not all the times, when you're there on your own. If someone else joins you in there, then it's 4,000.
This here.
I'm making all the Prince Bath water.
How you feeling?
We have to.
Beg pardon?
Just kind of spending the days and... Wait, can't I... Oh no, we can only cook in the evenings, I think, here, right?
My word. Yeah.
Yep.
Good night.
What? All right then.
You know, if we are pretty much just passing the days, then I should just be double resting.
Good
The
night.
mag doesn't really matter anymore. I'm probably not going to be leveling up the other final remaining characters. But I'm pretty sure there's probably an achievement for that somewhere, right? Max out every character's available archetypes.
So, tis finally time.
I'm going.
No, really? I thought there'd be one.
It's time.
Tomorrow's the day of our final battle.
Yeah.
And then... Beg pardon?
Yep, tomorrow's the next one, so I'm going to make a separate save for that.
Beg pardon?
And let's just go to sleep. Constantly.
Good night.